Hey, what's happening? Nick here for virtualassistant.com, and this is my video review of OkayRelax. It's a newcomer to the virtual assistant scene, a kind of a unique hybrid model here between a task-based service and a dedicated assistant service, where you're still kind of buying your plan based on how many tasks you expect to use. But you're still assigned a dedicated person, in contrast to a service like Fancy Hands, in contrast to a service like Emphasize, where your task is just going into a pool and the next available person will pick it up, because it doesn't usually require any kind of unique experience or training. In the case of OkayRelax, the tasks are, as a rule of thumb, between 15 and 30 minutes, although they do have the option to use more task credits for longer tasks, I think up to 2 hours. So that was very useful for one of the tasks that did go a little bit more in depth, and my assistant Ainee was able to take care of that for me. So what did I have them do? I had Ainee do some research for me, very selfishly do more research for this, for the virtual assistant site, research on other outsourcing companies, kind of like the preliminary kind of who, what, when, where, why, fact-finding stuff, and then I can take that body of research, turn that into my write-up, my article, or send that off to my copywriter, my ghostwriter, who can form the structure of the article from that. I had her look up some restaurants in Chicago. My criteria was like, hey, it's got to be downtown. It's got to have an outdoor patio seating area suitable for up to 10 people, because I was hosting a meetup, and they must have lots of beer on tap. That was my third criteria. She came back with a great list. She linked up the reviews. She called them all up and said, hey, do you take reservations? We're thinking of a party at 10 at this time in the afternoon. What do you recommend? And ended up booking one of those places. So thank you for that. And then the final thing that I had her do was just to research like life insurance quotes, kind of like preliminary ballpark figures. How much is this going to cost for somebody of my age and health? And I got the information back that I needed $30 to $50 a month, if you're curious. So the longer tasks I thought were very useful. The dedicated assistant was useful because she kind of said, hey, now that I understand what kind of research you're looking for on the research related tasks, I can, I've saved that in your permanent record in your file, and you don't have to type that in every time. You can just say, hey, go research this company. So I thought that was cool. One of the drawbacks to OkayRelax is the same dedicated service, right? So you're going to have slower response times in some cases. The life insurance thing, I think I submitted late Friday afternoon, and she wrote back almost immediately, say, hey, I'm going to take care of this on Monday for you because it's the end of my shift. Whereas with Fancy Hands, they would have, somebody would have been working over the weekend, kind of their 24/7 support on that. So that's one of the drawbacks here on pricing. Crazy affordable, like almost unbelievably affordable right now. So I expect to see the prices increase at some point, because I don't know how they can make money at these rates. So if you're on the fence, give them a shot. I think they've got a deal for your first month of service, so definitely take advantage of that. I'll put the link below this video. Check out what other customers have to say about OkayRelax at virtualassistant.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.